Hi guys, this is Mainely Watches and I'm Captain Nick. Thanks for joining me today. Last episode you probably saw the review I did on the Walden Heritage watch here, and I had on it a Montreux leather watch strap. And I mentioned at the time I was going to do a full review on Montreux's product line. Several months ago I released a video on FKM rubber watch straps. I'll put a link to it here in the description in case you haven't seen it. It's a full rundown where I compare a lot of different brands and we run through all the pros and cons of each. One of the straps I featured on there was Montreux, and I had their Montreux FKM rubber strap shown in the video. The video was pretty long. It was over an hour long, and a lot of you did come back and give me some feedback about the length of it. And it's kind of tough when you've got so many brands and you're trying to show them all. So I thought we'd start focusing and doing one brand at a time. So part of that video, a couple of the brands reached out to me, which was really nice. Ted from Montreux reached out, and a few others. Now, Ted was really engaging fellow to chat with. We've had a couple phone calls, and he said, hey, I'd like to sponsor one of your videos. Well, I don't normally do sponsored videos, so what I agreed with Ted was that he would do a giveaway where Montreux will give away some straps, and today's video you'll have a chance to enter into that giveaway. Now, I want to be very clear, all the straps I'm reviewing here are my own straps. I've purchased them with my own money. They've not been provided to me. I've not been compensated in any way. I'm putting up the sponsored logo on the YouTube video so I don't run into any troubles with YouTube. And Ted has been kind enough to offer to do 3 giveaways for 3 straps. So 3 of you will have a chance to get a Montreux strap. Now, I have a bit of history with Montreux. The company is pretty young by relative standards. I think they were founded in late 2023. And he started selling his straps on Amazon and on his website. And to this day, you can still buy Montreux straps from Amazon and take advantage of the Prime 2-day shipping, which is why I did it. And you can also order direct from Montreux's website. So I bought a bunch of straps, and this was back in April of 2024, and I posted a review on Amazon, and I'll just put it up on the screen so you can see I'm not bullshitting you here. And it's actually on this Doxa sub, which, turns out I just love this strap on this Doxa. It's my favorite combination. So here's the review I posted on Amazon. And like I said, this is from April of last year, and I said this is my 3rd Montreux strap I've purchased, and I've been very impressed with the quality and comfort of these straps. These are extremely flexible, supple to wear on the wrist, and handle a relatively heavy Doxa sub with ease. So I was really impressed with them, and yeah, to be honest, I've got a few of these straps. I've got the black FKM, the orange FKM, and the blue FKM. Recently, Ted has also rolled out a line of leather straps, which are EPSOM leather, so we'll take a look at those. Now, Montreux is a small brand. They're based here in the US, down in Florida. Ted is a fellow watch enthusiast and watch nerd, so he really wanted to solve a problem, and that was develop a premium quality brand that came at a reasonable price. What I like about Montreux is that all of their straps are very, very fairly priced. The MSRP on all of his straps is $45 each. But he's kept a very reasonable price, and he's offering a premium quality strap for that money. Let's take a look at these FKM straps, because I gotta say, these are beautiful straps for the money. What really differentiates these Montreux straps, I think, from some of the competition is the fact they are very thin. And you can see I've got this on my Doxa Sub 300. It's a thin watch, well, relatively thin by dive watch standards. And these straps are just gorgeous, buttery soft, super flexible. A lot of the rubber straps that you know, you put on dive watches are so thick and stiff, and they just don't work on a medium-sized dive watch. They're maybe great on a big, heavy, watch, but medium to lighter weight watches, no. And I just found this combination here, and I thought, man, this thing is so nice. And I love these straps, which is why I've got so many. So I've got the Doxa here, fitted with the orange FKM, and you can see beautiful straps, lots of adjustment holes. You have quick release spring bars fitted, and these are good quick release bars. I mean, there is no jangle, they're sturdy, they don't click, so very happy with them. And very lovely detailing here. The buckle is all brushed. You have a drilled hole so you can easily remove the pin buckle if you so desire. The buckles are very nicely finished, all polished and smooth, no sharp edges, and they have a very nice shape. And I'll show you when I put this on the wrist how nicely it wears, but this is just my favorite go-to strap, and I think on this Doxa it's perfect. I've also got a black one here on my Laurier Neptune, and again, just dresses the watch up, looks stunning. This design of these is very reminiscent of the Rolex Oyster Flex, I would say. Very clean, simple design, but these look really nice. And again, now here's a good example. I have removed the quick release bars on this because this is a watch with drilled lugs. So I didn't really need to have the quick release, and I wanted to put larger bars. This watch has the 2mm bars, so you can get larger bars in here. I've not tried a 2.5, but the 2mm spring bars fit perfectly in here. But let me show you how this thing wears. Here we are on my 7.5-inch wrist, and you can see the strap just wears beautifully. Very nice. Conforms perfectly. You can see how flexible this is, and it does give it has some stretch to it, so it never feels tight on your wrist, and it just works perfectly on this watch. No sharp edges, everything is smooth. My wrist size is 7.5 inches, and you can see I've got plenty of adjustment space, and this is a short lugged watch, but plenty of adjustment room. I think these straps will fit anyone from 6.5 to 8 inches. If you're smaller than 7, 6.5, 7, you're probably going to start running out of room. You can see these are not new straps. There's some battle scars on here. This is one of my original straps, so it's 1.5 years old, but it gives you an idea how well these wear. No cracking, they're just perfect shape. So yeah, very, very happy with them. I'll put the Doxa on. You can see how the Doxa wears on the orange FKM rubber. Now, he's got these in a bunch of different colorways. I believe he has black, navy blue, dark red, orange, white, regular, lighter color red, blue, and a Miami blue. The white and the Miami blue are pretty vibrant. I mean, this watch lives on this strap. Of course, you know, orange strap, Doxa, they kind of go hand in hand, but just superbly comfortable. So yeah, I love these straps, and I think for $45 you really can't go wrong. And the fact that you can just order these on Amazon and get them within 2 days is brilliant. So this is something to think about. And of course, Amazon has a very easy return policy. If you don't like it, you can return it easily. I have put the brown EPSOM leather on this Walden. Now, this is a new product offering from Montreux. I believe they claim these straps are about 50% thinner than the competition, and you can see this is a super, super thin strap. They are made from premium French Epsom leather from the Haas tannery, which is a very old tannery in France from the 1840s. And their leathers are used by a lot of famous brands like Louis Vuitton and Hermes. So you have a definite quality here with the leather. The stitching is all beautifully done. It is very well stitched. lots of adjustment holes, and I just love this pebbled finish. Now, you can see I've been wearing this strap on this watch. It has had a fair bit of wrist time, and I've got to say, I love how these are finished. The back on here is very soft. I'm not sure what kind of a leather they've got on the back, but it's gorgeous and soft. And look how flexible this is. Absolutely no break-in period at all. I mean, it's crazy how you can flex these straps. Gorgeous. And this thinness, I think, is what sets the MONTREUX straps apart from a lot of the others. And you can see the rubber strap and the leather strap, how thin they are. Just beautiful. And I think that was one of Ted's goals in setting out with the MONTREUX. Being a watch enthusiast, he wanted something that was going to be thin and super flexible, and provided at a cost that doesn't break the bank. And I mean, at $45, to me, these are a no-brainer, which is probably why I've ended up with so many of them. But I'll put the brown leather here on the wrist, and you can see the same buckle on here, so same buckle as the FKM rubber straps are using. Very nice brush finish, all nice polish. There is no sharp edges. It's beautifully made, and I mean, it's just super comfortable. Very soft, flexible. There is no break-in. I just love them. And I mean, this is a dress watch, and it looks really classy on here. This is a Walden watch. It's a quartz, AmeriQuartz watch. These are assembled in the US by Walden. US micro brand with a lot of history behind them. Really cool watches. So I thought this Walden just worked perfect on the MONTREUX strap. But I wanted to show you how easy you can dress up a watch by changing it. Now I'm going to take this Doxa, which, as I mentioned, lives on the orange, and we're going to put this on the black leather strap. And I just want you to see how you can dress up a watch with a simple strap change. And even a diver, a hardcore diver like a Doxa, maybe some of you guys are shaking your heads saying, what is he doing? Who puts a leather strap on a Doxa? Well, I do. I wear them on leather straps in the winter. But look how this watch has transformed, putting a EPSOM pebbled leather strap on it. Totally different watch. What I love with these MONTREUX straps too, because they are so thin, they have designed the ends to fit nicely. And there's a nice contour around the spring bar. Very solid, no jangle. Put it on the wrist. Here we are. Doxa on a black leather strap. And I mean, it looks sharp, of course. Black, very neutral color. You can do it with anything. But yeah, looks like $1 million on the black too. So I've got to say, I'm really impressed with these straps, and that's why I'm not shy about recommending them. As I say, I'm not receiving anything here from MONTREUX. I'm just a fellow watch enthusiast, and you know, I just like to share what I found with you guys. So hopefully it'd save you from expensive mistakes, because if you're like me, you've probably bought way too many watch straps over the years, and they just sit accumulating in boxes. But yeah, this Doxa lives on the orange strap. I mean, that's just classic Doxa. The EPSOM leather, now these are available I think only in 20mm sizes right now. I'm not sure if MONTREUX is working on some other sizes, but they're 20, same length as the FKM rubber, so 75 and 125. He's got 4 colors of these. He's got the black, which I've shown you here, the brown, he's got a very nice dark navy blue, and aquamarine blue. Really nice. If you're into super thin leather strap that has no break-in, I highly recommend you check these out. Alright, let's take a quick look at the packaging. When you receive your strap from MONTREUX, they come in a very nice box. Certainly suitable for gift giving. Box opens up. It's got all MONTREUX logo in there, and then nicely presented you have your watch strap. So very nice. The boxes are magnetic, so I'm not sure if there's any risk of it magnetizing your strap or not. There's some information on here. Package contains, made in China, MONTREUXStraps.com for installation instructions and their address. So very nice packaging. Certainly makes a great Christmas or birthday gift for your husband or wife. And strap comes very nicely packaged in there. So yeah, that's it for Montreux. I'm a big fan. Like I say, I've got no commercial affiliation with the company. Ted seems like a really nice guy out there, and you know, he's got a small family business. I think he's found a really good solution to a problem and come up with some really nice straps. So I'm happy to show them off because it's a product I can get behind. So I do highly recommend these straps, and you know, being quick release, you can swap them around, move them onto your watches, switch between watches, and just great options. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Montreux, and don't hesitate to recommend them. As far as the giveaway, guys, now Ted, as I mentioned, he was very gracious to offer 3 straps. So the request is that you be a subscriber to the channel and you leave a comment. And once you leave a comment and I see you're a subscriber, I will enter your name in for a drawing, and 3 names will be drawn. I will share those up on a forthcoming video, and I will reach out to you if you are selected and put you in contact with Ted at Montreux. And you will then have an opportunity to pick out exactly what strap you want from the Montreux website, and Ted will ship it to you. No strings attached, free of charge, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and spread the word, because I think he's onto something here. These are really nice thin straps. So that's it for today, guys. Please enter in for the giveaway, and for those of you who are new here, please like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And again, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, found this useful, and we'll see you again next week. So stay safe out there.